everyone. This is my review of my new Rob Collins custom tenor ukulele. I asked Rob to make me a ukulele that was both striking to look at and also had a beautiful, loud, mellow tone. And he's managed to achieve all of that. I suppose the first thing you'll notice about it is the colour, this purple colour. The wood used for the top, sides and back are purpleheart. It's a hard wood and it is this natural colour. This has not been stained in any way. This is the natural colour of the wood. It's covered in a true oil finish which gives a lovely satin finish to the instrument. But the colour of the wood is its natural colour. I asked Rob to make me an instrument though that had a beautiful tone and was also loud. And this instrument is a little bit experimental. The first thing Rob did was he decided to make the top very, very thin as he dared, about the same sort of thickness as one of his soprano ukuleles. And if you hear it, it has a drum-like sound. It's very thin indeed, but still strong. He also reduced the amount of bracing inside it so that it's just on the limit. I've got to be very careful not to drop this instrument. If you drop any instrument, of course, it doesn't do it any good. But this is fabulously built, wonderfully built. It feels strong in my hands, but it also feels very light. Now, the thing that's really experimental about it is the depth of the body. The body depth is 6 millimeters more than his usual tenors, and we agreed on that number being an amount that would make it feel a little bit thicker but fairly normal, a little bit deeper but fairly normal, but also would add a substantial amount of volume to the inside of the instrument. If we compare it to this instrument, this is another instrument that was made for me by Rob. This one is cedar and rosewood. This one has had a lot of use, and if you look carefully you'll probably be able to see that there is a substantial difference in the depth of the instrument. It's a little difficult to compare them, but that is, the cedar one is one of Rob's normal tenors. This one is, as we say, a little bit deeper. The body wood then is purpleheart, and it is a nicely figured piece here. You may be able to see some curl here. There's some markings in the wood, but it's a very strong material. Now the binding, both the top and the bottom, is in figured sapele, and also the rosette, and also the headstock. A beautiful piece of figured sapele. Wonderful patterning, wonderful curl on this instrument. The neck, I think, is Brazilian mahogany, which gives it strength. It also adds a little bit of weight to it, but it makes a very strong instrument indeed. And the fingerboard is my favourite, ebony. I love ebony fingerboards. They feel strong, they feel nice under the fingers. They don't need to be coated in any kind of varnish at all. Now, what I wanted was an instrument that was both loud and had a wonderful tone. And as I said, Rob has managed to achieve this. Let's listen to how this sounds when it's strummed and fingerpicked. absolutely fabulous. It's of course spot on in tune. The intonation is absolutely perfect. The action is just the right height, not too low so it can be played really loudly. The difference in dynamic range here is really tremendous. We can go from very, very quiet to extremely loud. And the tone is mellow. It's got, of course, my strings on it, my living water strings, which I use on all my instruments now. And I'm very pleased with it. Oh, the tuners. I love these open tuners. I don't know why, I just think they work very well. They're quite small, they don't add a lot of weight to this instrument. It's beautifully balanced. It feels nice under the fingers, and I think it sounds tremendous. I had it made as a general sort of purpose instrument. It's going to sound great strummed. It's going to sound fabulous finger picked. It is going to sound nice played with a claw hammer. It's a great general purpose instrument. I think it's going to polarize opinion a little bit. I think some people will love the look of it. I think some people might like it rather less. But I don't think anyone is going to dispute the tone of this instrument. It's going to stand out above many, many others. It's probably the loudest instrument I've used in a long, long time. And it's got fantastic production, it's got fantastic note separation. I just think it's a wonderful instrument. If you want an instrument like this, you need to contact Rob Collins. I'll put his link in the blurb at the bottom of the video. And he will build you one. He's happy to discuss the specification with you. If he thinks that something you suggest won't work, he will tell you so, because he's interested in building instruments that actually sound fantastic and the customer is going to be really happy with. I'm certainly happy with this. You're going to hear this on quite a number of videos. I hope you've enjoyed this review. This instrument is something I have been looking for quite some time. An instrument that is visually very different from anything else. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.